Come upstairs and stay the night. Alright, time to go, Cassio. Dal will drive you back to Duog in the morning. We're leaving now, Tara. See you soon. Mum says you'll die of the cold out there. I love you too. Bye. Aww, so cute. The story of the heist spilled out over breakfast the next morning. Jack called us criminal masterminds. After a cold, dripping shower, I got changed into clean clothes. Everyone was mighty impressed that I had a different t-shirt. I have never appreciated doing the washing enough. In the evening, we watched into the west. I made hot chocolate for everyone by melting down 2 selection boxes. It was a treat. I went with the gang to the post office to get the doll. Artist salary, starving artists maybe. The queue is shocking, but everyone was friendly. People of all ages, but mostly older. I won't let that happen to me. The doll is like welfare. Social security, not being employed kind of payments. I won't get stuck on a chill spending my evenings with my doll in the pubs. 16. Colum got another written warning from the guards about the house. Shan suggested we could live in the seal caves up by Doggett Hill. Famous 5 style. There was also a letter for me, but I didn't open it. They bought some cans in the shop to take home. I didn't drink. 16th, we went to bingo. Me and Jack went to put up posters for the gig next week. Fox's Den, number 10. Cup of tea, number 3. Lovely legs, 11. Most of them were older women. I only ever saw at mass, but we spotted Aunt Maggie and joined her. No one paid us much mind after that. We won a shampoo gift set, thank God. We really need some in the house. Everyone looks a bit greasy. Things to remember about Jack. Age 25. He comes from a big family. There's 7, 8 children? Jack is somewhere in the middle, but I keep losing track. He hates sitting around doing nothing, rain and reading. He's vain about his appearance. He keeps trying to teach me how to use moisturizer. Hey, moisturizer is important. He talks about leaving a chill, like it's a question of when, not if. Colum's always wanted to stay. Loves sitting around drinking cans, cooking for others, and adventure. My favorite thing about him? Jack's a great person to watch TV with, joking about whatever's on. He likes making things, but he's not great at cleaning up after himself. I will, yeah, he says, but never gets around to it. And he gets sulky if you push it. Stop nagging me. December 17th, we woke to a flooded kitchen floor. Burst pipe, Colin said, rubbing the back of his neck. Happens when it freezes, he said. Colum's head was stuck under the sink all morning, and he did what his father taught him. Maith, a bullcello. Shans and Jack helped with mopping and towels. I feel a bit useless, so I kept out of the way. Sans pulled a paper back from somewhere and tossed it to me. Asimov, one I'd read before, but I was happy to read it again. Thought about writing a letter to Mum again. The wind was pushing us all around, so... Saturday. Opened my letter this morning. It was from Fergal himself. What a bollocks. Shins took me for a walk down to Kiel and then to a chill sound. It was lovely. I love the sea. Even with the gulls screaming their heads off in the pale sky. I do be like that sometimes. The wind was pushing us around, so we didn't talk much. It felt just nice being with someone in a comfortable silence. Ended up reaching the football pitch, and we sat on the new stone fence. We both bonded over being terrible at GAA. I had to go on Saturday morning for years, though I couldn't do even basic drills. "19th. A part of the attic ceiling fell in during the storm last night. We saw it from the outside first, in the grey morning light. Could have been a lot worse. Colum used a tarp for Jack's drums to cover it, but that won't last. This place is starting to feel a bit scary." "A bit. Could have landed on someone's head." Shan stayed with us and we had a makeshift Sunday dinner with a leg of beef Maggie gave us. Found myself missing my mud group. Told Shans about the computers and roleplay. I knew people in college all over the world. No one else from a chill though. Is there even a computer on this whole island? "20th. Tonight after practice we all went to the Keem to make a massive bonfire on the beach. It was a pre-gig ritual to ward away evil spirits. Everything was sodden after weeks of rain, so it was definitely magic that the fire even started." Colum had some lighter fluid, which probably helped. Definitely. We sang songs in the drizzle. Our backs were soaked, but the heat and the crayak was cheering. I meant to burn my letter, but I forgot. Oh, this is the letter. "Hello, you got a letter from the university. Very fancy. Seal and everything. Mom wouldn't open it. She said she couldn't. You know how she is. But I did. You didn't get that scholarship. You were trying to, Cod? I see you living with those wasters, dozing all day. They're dragging their family through the mud too. Whole island is talking about you. It's weird. You're making a holy show of yourself. You always wanted us to think you were awful smart. Too good for real work. Sucked up to the teachers and convinced the odd pair to send you to college, and for what? Meanie? Cop on. If you want to be weird, do it in your spare time. Right now, you have to come back down to earth. Is he lying? What the hell do I do? Yeah, I mean he could be, yeah. High cost of living. 80s Rampart, play louder. I missed one, that's okay. Castle Bar, 10 p.m. Tuesday, December 21st, 1993. The high cost of living. I could hear them playing. It wasn't too late. The floor was shaking, Colin's bass. The dark community hall was a mess of bodies, black tees with metal bands, denim jackets and badges. I pushed and shoved to see them close up. Incredible! The lads looked incredible! Woo! Jack was at the back, going wild on the drums. Column's bass was perfect and smooth, keeping the others in time. Isn't that the drums job? Sean's guitar and voice had the crowd in tenderwax. The crowd goes wild. fan she finished. Everyone loved them. So many cheers. I whirled away from practice in the big house. After Colum, Jack and Shans left the stage, the room seemed to get even more packed. Darkness filled the hall. The music started again. When the light came on, I instantly fell in love with the first woman holding a guitar that I saw. I felt the rumble. I felt the distortion. I felt like a dog. She owned the stage in her massive boots. I jumped in fright when she roared, and then I kept jumping. Nosferatu, the heaviest band in Mayo. I was getting crushed between people. I wondered if I was going to die. I didn't care. I just wanted to be there. Mosh pit! Oh. Jack. He danced like a superstar. He started flailing at me, and I joined him. Being friends with this legend made me feel like a superstar too. I danced for so long I thought my arms and legs were gonna fall off. Oh, this is so cute. In the anonymity of the crowd, I was free. Yeah, I'm bopping to this so hard right now. Yeah. So many people. Oh my goodness, just more and more and more. And then darkness. Stopped. The lights came up. My eyes adjusted to the horror of the lit hall. Is it the Popo? Everyone started to shuffle out slowly as they recognized their sweaty friends. Exhausted and happy, I was wrecked. I headed backstage to find the gang. Even the ground looked sweaty underneath the litter of lost beer cans. Ew. Them. Are they crying? What is around their mouth? What the heck? Jack announced a house party at our gaff. Nosferatu are coming. They're gonna drive us all the way back to a chill. Oh, cool. All the equipment. They're so cool. We're almost there, yo. Home. Or at least home for now. Ooh, after party! Where are we getting the drinks and the food from? Because we don't have money. Stairs? Where are we going? Going away from the party? What? To the attic? Here you are. I couldn't find you anywhere. Oh, what are you doing in the attic? Yeah, that's what I was saying. She needed her introvert time. I wanted some space and my room is kinda full. There are some people I haven't seen since Goyle Dynamite. I'm not very good at talking to people. December 22nd, finding space in the attic. I didn't think, will I kick them out? It's fine. I didn't think they recognized me. Oh. I just want to chill and look at the sky. That's an unintentional skylight that happened, yes. If my mom caught me smoking, she'd kill me. Oh, they're so cute. Mine's a bloody doctor. She sees patients with lung cancer every other week in the hospital. Maybe this isn't as bad as a cigarette. Still smoke. Well, we're gonna die sometime. Yeah. When I was a teen, my grandmother in India died. I'd never met her, and then suddenly I never could. Damn, they're getting deep. Getting deep right now. Mum told me she was cremated. It's strange, but I like the idea of her ashes going back into nature. Life keeps going. Atoms develop into proteins, into cells, and into us. That stuff hit you hard, huh? Shut up. I think it hit both of them hard. The universe is 13 billion years old. And it just gets more complex, more intricate, weirder. Every second is totally different from the last. Are you saying we have to make the most of the time we have? You're assuming time is even real. True. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff. Hey, can I ask you something personal? Totally. Are you, like Colum and Jack? Gay? I don't know. Maybe, does it even matter? And does that mean you like girls or boys? Both? Neither? I like sleeping. Yeah. I like being here with you. It's nice. Thank God for heaters. We were living in limbo and then you showed up. A chill is limbo. It's weird to see classmates who never left. We could be ourselves in Dublin. Imagine if we lived together. I'd like to live on a barge someday. We could live on the canals. And you could teach me about space. And you'd teach me the guitar. I could reinvent myself like David Bowie. For real. And not pretend anymore. You're pretending? I think the guy other people see and the real me are very different. And who's the real you? I don't even know. Not Shans, not Ishan. Someone. Look, I'm telling ya. Give yourself a new name. Hey, can I hang up posters in our barge? Yeah, of course. You can hang up whatever you want. Will we have plants? If you take care of them. I'm a plant killer. Fair. I think I got a good nickname. Oh, already? The Barge Bard. Okay. Alright, not what I was expecting. I was expecting an actual name, not like a D&D character. Hey, do you ever think about the ozone layer? Okay, they're in too deep, clearly. Or at least she is, I don't know. I think both of them. Day 10 since first contact. There's been no response from Doctor. I've confirmed the trigger event or the anomaly. 14 days left until the event, when it will reach Earth. I got the data. Please receive. You're still there? Of course. I'm a professional. It only took a few minutes to align my orbit and escape again. It's been a week. Control, I detect wormholes nearby in all directions. Space-time is being ripped to shreds. I think I can use them. Whoa. First jump was a success. You're back. My readings say I'm somewhere beyond Neptune. You traveled 50,000 kilometers in a few days. In a second. It's an unbelievable distortion of space and time. And this is just the beginning. As the black hole expands, the time dilation will only get worse. I've been analyzing the data you sent yesterday and keep it up, gotta go. Whoa. It's like a strobe light, but not a strobe light. I can see Ganymede. Hello? I have good news, Doctor. The source of the position entanglement is Earth. Good thing I was already headed that way. I found something in the data you sent that might tell us about the trigger. It seems to be an image of some kind. An image? Is it of use? I don't understand it yet, but I'll find out more. Right, gotta go again. Bye. By the way, my name is what? Is non-existent. 12,000 kilometers from Mars. Cassiopeia. I made a breakthrough. I found more evidence of the original positron annihilation that caused the anomaly. That trigger event. It hasn't happened yet. Its effects are rippling back in time. Then we can stop it. Do you know what we have to do? Not yet. I'm still decoding this image. I'm more sure than ever that it's the key. And I've narrowed the event's future location to Ireland. It's not far. I'll send you my location and contact. Call me as soon as you arrive. By then, we'll have less than a day left. And I'll see you soon, Control. About that, my name, jumping. My name is McHugh, but you can call me Mac for short. See you soon, Cassiopeia. Got it. Don't be late, Mac. And put the kettle on. Need a nice cup of tea. I woke up comfy. Light came in through the roof. Thankfully not rain. There was something heavy on my legs. I was still wearing the last of my things. Oh god, is everyone still downstairs? 6 a.m. December 22nd. The back of Beyond. Was this someone's arm? Oh, they're spooning! Sans? Hey, you're on top of me. Hey. Wake up, sleepyhead. Get off me, you idiot. This is probably the closest I've been to anyone except my mom. Hey, are you still asleep? I was dreaming about us. I dreamt about aliens. So I know we probably shouldn't leave until after Christmas. But I've been thinking. What? So we'll need to find a flat first, right? Shens, what are you talking about? Moving to Dublin together, obviously. We were kinda out of it last night. But we are going to go to Dublin, right? Or at least in West Dublin. You're serious? We're not going anywhere. You're like 18, 19? 19, I'm mature. And then she's what, 23? I mean, when you're an adult, that's not much. 18 maybe, but 19, I don't know. It's confusing. A lot of rules around it. I can't take care of you, Shans. I can barely look after myself. I want to look after you. Slow down a second. Cassio, it's hard for me to say this, but I have to. Oh my gosh. Her eyes! Their eyes! I think I like you. What? Get off! Jesus! Don't you want to kiss me? I don't want to kiss anyone right now. I really like you, Cassio. I got that. I told you things I've never told anyone else. I didn't ask you to. You've made me realize things about myself. I see myself in you. I have no idea who you think I am. My life is falling apart right now. You don't want to be me. All the more reason to leave. We'll move off this island, and everything will be great. I don't even know if I have anything in Dublin to go back to. The PhD is gone, and your parents will be worried sick. Who are you to talk to me about worrying parents? I can't handle this. I'm sorry. Shut up. Please, Cassio, stop. Please, Cassio. Cassio? Cassio? Cassio, come back. Oh no. She's running down the stairs. Okay, I don't know. I'm still confused with that. They're leaving! I'll say they. Where are they going? Just keeps going. And going. I don't know where the beach. Hello there, Cassio. Hi Maggie. Isn't the frost beautiful? Cold though, Aunt Maggie. And the wind is fierce too. Yeah. It's a happy surprise to see you so early, especially after your big night out in Castle Bar. All that music and Craig. I didn't sleep very well. Well, there's nothing like looking at the sea to calm a restless mind. It was terrible leaving every September when I taught in Castle Bar. What's wrong, Pat? Is it your mum? I don't mean to pry, only Colin said. It's a lot of things. Whatever it is, it's smaller than you think. These things always are. You'll go home for Christmas and it'll be forgotten like that. Colin and his dad are like cats and dogs, but doesn't he see them every year? I don't think so. What was that? Colin doesn't go home. He was with Jack last year. They had a frozen pizza. This year we'll have chicken though. You're joking. He didn't say that. Christmas dinner in that rotten house. The state of it must be freezing. And Deb too. You can't live like that. That's a disgrace. The roof will be gone before you know. It kinda is. Bits of it. You could come to me. I'd love some company at Christmas. I think they're more comfortable being themselves. What do you mean? You know, around you, they can't just be open with each other. Oh, but I mean, you keep things like that private. That's just how it's done. We all have our own crosses. We have a nice chicken anyway, and Jack is making jelly. It was bringing it out in the open that caused all his troubles. That's an awful thing to say. True. Asking them to hide who he is, if he even could. Sorry, I should go. No, you're right. He cares about you. And like, he definitely appreciates you taking him in after Mrs. O'Malley kicked him out. I hope he knows I care about him too. People used to say I was a bit queer. They'd say all kinds of things. People are mean. Hold on to the good ones. Colum, Jack. I could never hold on to anyone. I kept thinking there must be one good man out there, but there was never one for me. My father told me my only hope was to become a nun and get an education. Were you? You don't look like a nun. Almost. I hid from everyone, but I couldn't hide from God. Myself and Callum are more alike than I want to admit. I'll have to get a bigger goose. What? Tell Colum you're all coming to me for Christmas. And you're all moving out of that place. I have a spare room and a lovely comfy couch. No odds or buts. It will be the best Christmas going. And sure, we'll figure the rest of it out on Stephen's Day. Alright. Beats, you know, a house with barely any roof. I met Colum when I got back. Shans had left, took all of his stuff too. I didn't want to talk there. There was someone on my couch, so I lay on the floor. Things to remember about Shans. Dislikes a chill talking about himself, smelly fish, black pudding. He gets on best with his brother Neil. They play football in the garden. Sometimes when the weather's good. Age 18, 19. Did his leaving last summer. Bought his guitar with some cash from working in the chip shop. He's never been to India. He doesn't really know his relatives there. He wants to go sometime though. His favorite writer is Arthur C. Clarke. I'm going to make him read at Swim Two Birds and he'll love it. He's terrible at lying. My favorite thing about him, he taps his fingers on any nearby surface, hammering about little tunes. "22nd of December. Things change so quickly. Before you're ready at all." Colum was upset and Jack was furious. He said the banshees are finished because of me. Shans told them he's done. I wanted to hide in the attic, but it was raining. And there's no roof. Everyone from the party cleared out. Someone called the guards on us, a noise complaint. We have 24 hours to get out. The big house is done. Maggie is coming back tomorrow to get our stuff. I mean, there's been threats for how long now? Months, I think. Maggie drove up to the house this morning in her old banger. You'll catch a death staying there any longer. It was kind of nice being scolded with kindness. We bundled all our stuff into her car, but then there wasn't enough space for us to sit. So myself and Colum and Jack had to walk. It was a very silent journey across a chill. We played dusty board games by the fire, and we all warmed up a little. Maggie finally realized I wasn't always a girl. Okay, so yes, I did say that near the beginning. I'm like, I wonder, you know? And she was very nice. I suppose no one ever expects it. Jack even kind of apologized for being upset at me. Maggie's cottage only has 2 bedrooms, so again, I'm on the couch. It's a small one, but she has cozy woolen blankets, and I like it. Maggie O'Malley, age 63. I felt bad asking, but she just laughed. She likes tea, Venice Worlds, traditional music, painting, and Legion of Mary. My favorite thing about her, the way she prepares tea. She loves loose leaf, and she's really careful with it. There's a lot of art in her house. Apparently she's popular with artists who live around here. Too, she learned Irish from her grandmother, who didn't speak any English. Her grandmother left her the cottage when she died. 3. She taught English and geography. Dislikes cold weather, drunk people. Fair. Licorice, also fair. Marry 2 names from down in the village. Is she like a horrible person or something? What did she do to you? Before I knew her as Callum's aunt, I knew her as one of the readers in Mass. She still does it. 5. She has a lovely soft singing voice, not just at Mass. She gets called on to sing whenever there's a session going on in the pub. Karaoke night, let's go. 24th. After my first hot shower in weeks, I helped Colin prepare for tomorrow's dinner. I was hoping I'd get to talk with him about what happened with Sean's, but I just couldn't. In the evening, we went to the pub for a Christmas Eve pint. I wondered what I'd do if I saw Sean's, but he wasn't there. Virgil was, though. That's awkward. I wasn't expecting it. Through the crowd, our eyes met. It felt like a punch in the gut. I drank my diluted blackcurrant quietly and didn't look that way again. As we were leaving, he pushed an envelope in my hands. I wasn't going to give this to you. Did he actually get in? Are you lying? Did he get in? Watching you, sir. Dear child, the post office is closed now. This is the last letter to be delivered. Virgil and I both worked off our feet with the rush of cards. I recognize so many of their names. Young people you are in school with too. All gone. Some of them in Dublin, some in the States, or Canada or Australia. Ayo! I'm glad you didn't go that far away, but you're not home either. It made me think. I've heard things. I understand you're not who I thought you were, but I can't believe it. It seemed so sudden. There were no... What do you mean no signs? There's always signs. I'm sorry if all of this is my fault. I must have raised... Whoa! Bro, I must have raised you wrong. I slapped that woman in the face. People do say it's bad for your child to be tied to your apron, but I just cared so much for you, pet. It's okay if you like men or dress funny or whatever it is. Oh my gosh. The world is changing. I won't get mad. Not on Christmas. But I'm worried about you, that's all. You're making life difficult for yourself. I just don't know where you'll end up. And if you could keep it quiet, sure, what you do on your own time is your own business. No one else should mind. Girl, just love your damn child. Give to yourself. Give to yourself. I'll see you soon, and we'll talk at last. I've been making mince pies. I made as much dough and filling as I normally do, but it took much longer than I thought without you. Silly old me. There's so many Fergal won't finish by himself. Christmas dinner: roast potatoes, goose, ham, roast carrots, parsnips, Brussels sprouts, and onion gravy. Just love your damn children. I don't know. I don't know, bro. There was so much snow. I wasn't sleeping much. I couldn't stop thinking about Mom's letter. Bear, honestly. So I was awake at 2 in the morning when it started. When the snow started. Oh man, that would be so cozy though. Oh. The gentle hissing as it hit the window finally helped me doze. Jack woke up early, eager for presents. Colin came in behind him with a cup of tea. 8:20 a.m., December 25th. Extraterrestrial. We were all ushered into Maggie's living room with our cups in hand. I didn't have any presents for anyone. I mean, they don't have much money. I don't think they expect much, if anything, really. At least from each other. But everyone was so nice. They're on the dole, right? Maggie gave me an unopened box of makeup. Colin joked about it being the one he gave her last year. Hey. Better than nothing, okay? Better than nothing. I was delighted. I wonder if Virgil or Mom had anything for me. Probably not, you know. Girly. Soon enough, it was time for Mass. Maggie was very kind about none of us coming to Mass. So kind it was obvious she was really disappointed. Aww. I'd never missed Mass on Christmas before. It didn't feel like Christmas. All I could think about was the letter and Mum. I decided to go home. It was easier to just go than keep chewing on it. Okay, how's this gonna go, guys? Oh. Cassio, you don't have to. If you don't want to go, just don't feel like you have no choice. Family isn't the only one you're born into. Or blood is thicker than water. And you feel like more of a sister than any of my actual sisters. Don't forget. Blood of the covenant. Thicker than the water of the womb. The turkey is delicious, Mom. Thanks. I'm gonna be pressured to try to stay. I'm ready for an argument. What's wrong? Nothing. Would you pass some more gravy? It's so good. How was Mass? Oh, lovely. So I gather you didn't make it. It was hard to get there in the weather. And was it the weather that made you avoid us for the last few weeks? No, it was your damn attitude and letters. Priest gave a very nice sermon about the importance of family. Oh, were there many kids? Of course. They came out and told us everything they learnt about the nativity. And why we must look after the needy. Margaret O'Malley was looking after myself and Colum for the last few days. She was very kind. She's a strange one, all right. Taking in other people's children? What do you mean? What did you just say? What? The needy? They're in need. They had no roof or food. Can I have some more sprouts? Thanks. Is there anything on the TV for Christmas? Oh yeah, they're showing that movie you were in. What are you talking about? E.T., of course. What? Wow, rude. Though they made you a lot less ugly for the TV, huh? You did love E.T. when you went with your dad. For months afterwards, you used to spend all day drawing the cutest pictures of people in space. I had one on the fridge for years. You never put any of my art up, Mum. Because you never drew anything, Fergal. Shut your gob. Shouting, that's not very ladylike. Jesus, Fergal, what is your problem? What's my problem? You abandoned your mother and left her worried sick for weeks. Then you show up out of the blue and dress like that? Come on now, Fergal. Remember the story of the prodigal son. Is that all you're going to say to him? I didn't come home to be ridiculed. I hope you came home to apologize. I'll give you an apology if I can get some too. Stop, let's enjoy dinner. Yeah, I agree with Mom for once. I was peeling spuds all week, and I'm glad we're here together. Now you see why it's been hard to talk. It's even harder to listen to this crap. Shut up, bro. Mom! I just don't understand, Pat. Why do you need to understand? Can't you just accept me? True. What me are you talking about? The one I've known for 23 years or the one I've known for 2 weeks? This has not been a instant change, woman. It's the same me. And I want you to know me better. I want us to be in each other's lives. Are you threatening to leave again? I need some air. You can't run away forever. You had to come back. Empty table. She's running. The air I needed was 2 kilometers away in the snow. The old house. It was the cold air and damp air. But it was quiet air.